welcome to this podcast talk, interview, whatever we can call it. I'm really glad that we made it. I am a
Yeah.
really a fan of your work.
Oh,
I have seen some of your books in Amazon, and they are awesome. So the idea is that we talk about your career, about your books, and then also I have some questions about Agile. What is your perspective, etc. So
okay.
welcome to the channel, and let's start.
And I've been lucky to work with teams that did good development practices, even back in the early 90s with we didn't have the same words for them, but I saw the value of continuous integration, automated deployments, unit level test automation at the other levels, which that was happening even back then, and um, and then in 2000 I learned about extreme programming, and some friends of mine that I had been working with decided to form their own startup and use extreme programming practices. And they gave me the Kent Beck's Extreme Programming Explained book to read. And when I read it, it was just like, whoa, this is awesome. It's all about the people, and it's all about quality. And I really, really wanted to do it because I could see it would solve the problems that we were having, because we were working in a more waterfall environment with all these stages and freezing the code and having our competitors pass us by because we were too slow. So I just realized it was the way to work. And although the books at the time about extreme programming didn't mention testers, they talked all about testing, at least about functional testing and guiding development with tests. So I
Your
begged my
first book is
friends.
about extreme programming with testing, agile testing, right?
Like I say, we talk to people all over the world to understand. Here we know how we're approaching testing with our teams. How are other people doing it? And we actually found that most people, no matter where they were, ran into very similar problems, and they solved them in similar ways. And we got a lot of people to contribute sidebars to the book because Janet and I are generalists. We're not expert in everything. Like, we're not expert in mobile app testing or security testing or testing in big enterprise companies. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of areas, right? And so we got a lot of people to contribute their stories, and that's what people. That's the feedback we've gotten of what people love about the book. Is it's not just me and Janet. It's people from lots of different kinds of organizations contributing their experiences and seeing that we all are facing similar problems and we can solve them in similar ways. So yeah, I don't know how far you want me to go, but uh,
Yeah.
once I was on an extreme programming team, I never wanted to do anything else. And extreme programming practices. I've been on Scrum teams and other teams, but generally I've been on teams that embraced the extreme programming practices like pair programming, continuous integration, refactoring. Um, I can't think of them all off the top of my head, but just that way of working really incrementally and iteratively and really closely with our customers, our business stakeholders, um, other people in other specialties. We need designers, we need data experts, we need site reliability engineers, we need accessibility experts.
We're talking about the one you made with Janet Gregory. We're
Hmm.
talking about 2009, right? So it's
That was when it
the
was published.
early adoption of Agile, I would say, right?